Hi there, everybody. It's another edition of Away Days with Dino. Hope you're all well. It's been a while. I know it's been a while. I've been very, very busy the last week and a half, so I've just not had any time whatsoever to get on to talk about what I've had to talk about in regards to various things. The last episode I've done, if you did listen, was literally 59 seconds. Involving three of my boys at Grand National with their bets. So before I go any further, even though it was over a week ago, congratulations to Ryan, because Ryan's horse came in. I am Maximus. It was a 7-1 favourite. I've been to Grand National twice now, and I've seen the favourite win twice. So you know what? When I let's go, I'm gonna put the favourite one at least to place. One of my horses did place instead, so at least I got something back. So that's all good. um, as you can also see, yeah, I've got a new microphone. I've been, like I said, I've been quite busy. I've just had to get some new things. My microphone broke down, so I just got a new one, which I've got here. My laptop has been a bit off key with its screen, but I'm gonna get that sorted out. I can still see all of my information of what I'm gonna talk to you guys about. And yep, got my phone, got another extra handset, and I've got another device coming on the way for me to have a better camera on it on my Samsung tablet, which I got with my upgrade for my new phone. So all good. So that's on its way as well. So I'm looking forward to having some new things to use going forward within hopefully the next couple of weeks. Got the microphone as you can see, and with the next device, which would be the tablet. Yeah, that's hopefully that'll be with me as well in the next couple of weeks as well. Um, so this episode is literally just going to be about fixtures coming up because there's some key fixtures in the Premier League this week. I'll briefly just talk about, I'll briefly bring my 2 cents up with Arsenal over the course of the last week or so because they've had a bit of a mare in regards to some of their performances and results. But it is what it is, I'll be the first to say congratulations to Villa for their performance at the Emirates. They beat Arsenal 2-0 there, and I think with the game against Bayern, I just, I don't think we really expressed ourselves as much as we should have. There were pockets of where we were pressing, I think just before the goal, if I remember, but then Bayern just got a sucker punch of the header, and that was all she wrote basically. So, first Champions League appearance in 7 years, we got to the quarterfinals, we got beaten by one of the best teams in Europe. A lot of people have said, this is the worst Bayern team in 20 years, and this is the best Arsenal team in 20 years. I'm thinking, well, with all due respect, number one, both teams play in different divisions, and number two, Bayern Munich is still second in the Bundesliga. So to say that they're that poor, but okay, by their standards, yeah, they want to win the league every single year, but Leverkusen have been too powerful and too strong this season, so you have to show some sort of respect to Leverkusen for that, and you have to show the fact that Arsenal didn't go to the Allianz and get their ass whooped 3-4-5-0 like what happened all them years back. This is a completely different Arsenal team. Not going to mention too much about some of the internet trolls and internet presenters that I've seen saying certain things about Arsenal because, well, if you're a Man United fan, I don't even want to talk. Don't talk to me about football if you're a Man United fan right now. If you know, you know. In regards to yesterday, and well, Spurs are Spurs, so I'm not going to go on too much about Spurs. So that's another story. So as I said, going into it, I'm just going to quickly bring up the next round of fixtures for all European ties. So the Champions League, the semi-finals have been set for Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid and Dortmund versus PSG. The first legs of those games are on the 30th and the 1st of May. Bayern versus Madrid will be on the 30th. Dortmund PSG is on the 1st of May. Then the following week is the reverse. On the 7th of May, it will be PSG and Dortmund. And the 8th of May, it will be Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. I still believe that the team that will win this thing will come from the branch of where Arsenal were, which was Real Madrid, Man City, Bayern, and and Real Madrid, Bayern, which is a team I forgot to mention, Arsenal. I think the whole winner of this thing will come between Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. So that's my prediction on that one. In regards to the Europa League, the semi-finals there is Marseille versus Atalanta and Roma versus Leverkusen. Those games will be played on the first leg will be played on the 2nd of May. Both games kicking off at 8 o'clock, and then the second return legs will be played on the 9th of May again at 8 o'clock as well. My prediction for that is, I believe it's going to be between Leverkusen and I think Atalanta may just go to Marseille and hold out and then just do what they got to do at home. So I think it's going to be Leverkusen and Atalanta in the final for that one. And in the conference, there is British interest in this one. Again, 2nd of May, 8 o'clock kickoff. Aston Villa playing Olympiacos and Fiorentina are playing Club Brugge, with the return legs playing on the one of them playing on the 8th of May. Club Brugge is kicking off at 5:45 against Fiorentina, and then the 9th of May between Olympiacos and Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa are more than capable of beating Olympiacos, and I think Fiorentina will beat Club Brugge. So I think it'll be Villa and Fiorentina in that one. So that'll be pretty interesting tie as well. So good luck to all the teams there in the European ventures. Would love Arsenal to be there, obviously, but it wasn't to be. We go again next season. We see what happens. That's what I have to say. But good luck to all the teams which are in the European competitions this coming week. In the coming week. Sorry. For you NFL fans as well, like I said to a couple of my friends in America, it is draft week this week. The draft is kicking off on Thursday. I'm not too sure of the times because I'm just trying to think of time difference. If I remember last year, it kicked off in the evening for us, so on that time. I'll get some more information on that. I'm trying to figure out what time it was, but I know it's being held in Detroit. First round, 25th, and it goes right out to the 28th or 27th, 28th. So that's the NFL draft. So keep a lookout for all you NFL fans out there. Just keep a lookout for your team and who they're going to be picking. I'm going to be looking out for the Falcons to see what they're going to do. There is a couple of players who I'd like to see them bring in, especially with the needs that we need. We'll see how it goes. With that one. I'm not going to go into. I don't really want to mention Formula One. It's going to be the same as last season for him. Max Verstappen won again at the Chinese Grand Prix. He won quite convincingly, actually. I don't think anyone's going to be really stopping Red Bull this season, so I haven't really got too much to say about that. And the snooker championship has kicked off as well for all you snooker fans out there as well. So keep an eye on that as well. You see some of that probably on the BBC and on the snooker's websites as well. So I haven't really covered snooker too tough, but keep a lookout. And for you snooker fans out there, just stay on the news, stay on top of things. Search on Google, all that stuff. Gonna go back to football. Now I'm just going to quickly go to the Premiership because there are games this week. Like I said, there are some key games this week. I will be doing my predictions on the YouTube channel, so keep a lookout for that one as well. So for all of you looking on YouTube, hello. Hope you're all good. There are 6 games this week, starting tomorrow with a big key one for Arsenal. Arsenal playing Chelsea tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Then on Wednesday, you've got Wolves versus Bournemouth, Crystal Palace versus Newcastle, and Manchester United versus Sheffield United. Oh, and also you've got Everton. You've got the small matter of a Merseyside derby between Everton and Liverpool, also at 8 o'clock as well. And that follows on the Thursday between Brighton and Manchester City. So, I mean, as it's standing right now, I'm going to cover all ends of the table. Arsenal are top at the moment. On 74 points. Liverpool, they won yesterday as well by being full of 3-1. They're also on 74 points. Man City are on 73 points, but they've got a game in hand. Followed by going right back a few points back down to Aston Villa, who are probably more so in charge now for that Champions League spot. Followed by Tottenham and Newcastle, and then Manchester United 7th. West Ham, they've started to drop a bit now. They got beat 5-2 yesterday by Crystal Palace. Chelsea are just behind them on a point, but Chelsea got a few games in hand themselves, so they have more than a good chance to try and get a European spot themselves. So let's see what happens with them. Going down to the bottom, I think Sheffield United I think they're more or less gone now. I think we all said that from way back in November, that they were going to struggle, and they struggled again on the weekend. They lost to Burnley. I believe Burnley beat them 4-1. So yeah, and Burnley, that in itself helped Burnley with their survival hopes. They're on 23 points. Luton are just in front of them on a couple of points on 25, followed by Forest and Everton. I think now Brentford and Palace are more than safe. So I think it's just going to be from Everton down in regards to who goes down right now. Everton, I think they may just have enough. They've got a big game on tomorrow, as I just said, against Liverpool. If they can win that helps us. That helps Arsenal. So we'll see what happens there. And so a lot to play for a lot of the teams for the remainder of the season. There are still, for a few teams now, there's like 4 or 5 games left now. So in Chelsea's case, they've got 7, but there's still quite a bit of a way to go. I still think in terms of up and at the bottom and the top of the table, there's still going to be a lot of twists and turns. I'm hoping for an Everton win. I'm hoping that Brighton can kind of derail Man City, and it's just going to be very interesting in the next couple of weeks. I will be doing my 2 cents with Arsenal as well after the game against Chelsea, and in that my 2 cents I'll mention more in detail what happened with last week with Villa and Bayern, and then what we've got to look forward to as well in our next game after Chelsea, which is the North London derby on Sunday. So I will be talking about those as well in that regard. The only other thing I can think of right now is my boy Richard Spector. Hope you're doing good, man. He mentioned to me that the Stanley Cup playoffs have started. He's going to keep me up to date. I'm going to speak to him. He's going to keep me up to date with the latest going on there. If you want to see what's going on yourself, you can go on the NHL.com website as well and keep a track of that. NBA is in this mix as well. I think that's coming to the playoffs now. So it's all starting to go with that one. And then for all you baseball fans out there, it's all chop and change with the American sports. So they all start getting to their playoffs at the start of the season. So, and obviously the NFL with the draft as well. So things starting to pick up again. And it goes quiet during the summer, MLS, baseball, and then it just picks up again with the NFL and basketball and hockey again later on in the year. So we'll be logging on to all of those things. They're coming up, as well as the Olympics, as well as the Wimbledon Tennis Championships and the US Open and the European Championships in football. There's a lot to look forward to, as I said at the start of the year, with all the dates, which I'm going to be covering. So yeah, I hope you guys tune in to hear me speak more about those and bring up the results as well. So yeah, we've got a lot to look forward to in the next few months. So here's to a big summer of sport. But guys, it's only going to be a short one. I've got to get to work, and and I'm going to be, again, like I said, I'm going to be on, my next episode will be my 2 cents in regards to Arsenal versus Chelsea. I'll be doing that tomorrow night after the game finishes when I come home from work. So yeah, do keep a lookout, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.